Good morning everybody, Crypto STRANG here. Just going to go over a previous video I did with prices update, also go over the latest news in the altcoin world. Just want to combine it into one video. So this, just to be transparent, we talk about many projects on this channel. I just want to go through it, the latest prices on these projects. So I've done this video on the 28th of October, so we're basically nearly 3 months away. That's why I want to tend to do them every 3 months. It's not always possible, but that's what I want to try and make sure I do now, just to be transparent, as I say. So I say this video, 28th of October, first one I talked about then was Crust, CRU. Ranked 705, market cap was over 4.5 million, it was $4.64. Here we are today, ranked 623, the market cap is over 9 million, it's $8.57. Basically double, you know, and that's absolutely wonderful. I think it's a great project. Limited supply really, compared in crypto speak, so I think this is a great project. Continuously hold it. I haven't took profits yet. Perhaps I should have done. It's up 7% in the last 24 hours alone. So I just think, you know, you look at the volume in the last 24 hours, it's over 3 million itself. You know, it's a really limited supply. So again, that's a great project. Keep on your radar. The next one I done the video was ZENZO, ZNZ. I thought it was a wonderful project. Gaming, a privacy part to it, and when I'd done the video, it was basically nearly 8 cents, and here we are today, it's just over 4 cents, so it's half the price. And you can also see there, today it's ranked 1,456, where then it was 1,151, where the market cap was over 1 million. Here we are today again, half the price, half the market cap. So this is a project was going to be long term. Disappointing, obviously, half the price, but a lot of these are holding long term, and that's the plan. So you can't always be pump all the time. So this is obviously disappointing in half the price because you could have double the coins, obviously. So it's another one I'm going to monitor. But out of the 4 projects I covered on that video on the 28th of October, this is the only one that's actually lost any money. But again, just being transparent. Next one, the video, this one's had a massive rise, absolutely huge rise. When I've done this video, it was ranked 481. The market cap was 10.5 million. It was just over 79 cents, would you believe? Now here we are today, basically 3 months later, $8.85. It's now ranked 116 with a market cap of over 134 million. Absolutely incredible. It looked a wonderful project. Obviously, I was lucky to get it very early. INJ, you know, sooner or later it's going to be the top 100 the way it's growing, let's be honest. So that was just absolutely wonderful. Who would have thought in 3 months from 79 cents basically to $8.85. It's actually been $9.31 in the last 24 hours. Just shows how much rapid growth this project's had. I never in my wildest dreams thought we would go up to that much worth. But that, you know, this is the crypto space. It's so volatile, isn't it? We never know what's going to happen, really, let's be honest. The last one I covered in the video was Wing. It was ranked 888. Market cap was basically 2.5 million. The volume at the time was huge. The volume when I'd done the video was like nearly 5 million. 711,000 volume in 24 hours. It was $9.96. Here we are today, ranked 496. Market cap is basically 14.5 million, but it's $16, just over $16. Absolutely incredible. Volume in the last 24 hours, 2,312,000. So you can see on the charts the steady growth. So another great project. Really glad I got in this early. You know, it's doubled its price again in 3 months. Another one to keep monitoring. Absolutely fantastic. So out of the 4 I covered on that video, you know, I can't moan about any of them really, because obviously CRU's doubled in price, those Wing, and obviously Inject Protocol's just gone absolutely parabolic from 79 cents to $8.85. Just ZENZO, half the price. It is what it is. That's why you have to do your own research. There's no guarantee with these. But when you find a real solid project, low cap gems, the growth is absolutely incredible. And this is why I've always said I'm much more of an altcoin person. Low cap gems is my way forward. You know, I've got my favourites. I often do my top 10, you know, my favourites. But I also really want to get into the low cap gems because there's some real absolute solid projects out of it. Massive potential, massive basic growth where you can get huge price increases. So just want to be transparent. So that was a price update from that video 3 months ago. Just moved on to the news. Great to see Tezos in the news. Seems the last 6 months though, Tezos has been really sort of out the news. Its price has been stagnant, slowly dropping down the charts. I did like Tezos, well I do like Tezos, I've still got XTZ, but it just seems to be really sort of got quite stagnant. But I'm sure they're going to have a great year. Any bull run, Tezos will do well. And this one's obviously great news. You know, price surges following Dow framework announcement and grayscale rumours. Now, if it gets some grayscale, you know, New York-based, we'll talk about grayscale again later on, but New York-based tech company Tezos announced Homebase, a new project allows Tezos users easy to interact with decentralized autonomous organization, DAOs basically, to establish a community governance structure. And the price of XTS reacted quite positively to the news, surging over 20%. So great to see Tezos developing. It's obviously got a lot of competition out there. I'm not over, you know, really get excited about their owners. I think they love to criticise other projects, which I really don't like. They love to be quite, well, arrogance, perhaps not the correct word, but they like to be really full on and slate other companies, which I'm not really favourable about. But it is a great project, nonetheless. So it's obviously still got a huge community, huge potential, certainly this year. So let's just see how Tezos develops. Another project, which I want to do a dedicated video on soon. I've been looking to Ample for the last couple of weeks. Last year was just really crazy price, you know, it went on from $1 to $4 back to $1, but I think it's a really good solid project. So it states that Ample, like Bitcoin, rebasing token dig drops, crypto stimulus checks. And it states that the latest crypto stimulus or DeFi stimulus check, to be accurate, has just dropped. Badger DAO, a Bitcoin focused decentralized finance project based on Ethereum, just rolled out a new coin called Dig. Badger, the governance token protocol, already exists. Dig is a new token that works much like Ampleforth, a supply elastic cryptocurrency. It changes its supply based on the price of coin ETH. So when you sort of rivaling it here between Badger and the Ampleforth, I think Ampleforth has already sort of established itself and it's growing really good. And you get a new project like this Badger, but Ampleforth, I just really want to get into Ampleforth much more. I want to do a dedicated, perhaps email the owner, see if they'll come on, give us more in-depth analysis of what Ampleforth is. But it's great to see it be compared to other projects. So let's just see how it, and this Badger one develops as well. So it also states that users can stake their dig in Badger DAO to earn further dig, along with Badger rewards in some pools. So I just want to see the comparison, and let's go for it. So I just want to get a big bag of Ampleforth, to be honest, because I think this year it could be absolutely massive. So that's my plan. It's great to see it being compared to other companies. Let's see what this Badger does, this dig. I have to look into it a bit more, to be honest, to even entertain getting involved with it. But I just really like what Ampleforth is now being compared to, what it's been. You know, it's really getting quite a big name out there. So AMPL, look into that very soon. Next one is, this was incredible news on Cointelegraph. I spoke about NFTs a lot lately. Ultra rare alien CryptoPunk NFT sells for 605 Ethereum, $750,000. Absolutely incredible. You know, to pay that sort of money for an NFT, someone must have some serious money, you know. And it states there, CryptoPunks are widely considered to be the original NFT project, but like CryptoKitties, released even before CryptoKitties. This is what this is stating. The blockchain-based collectibles project that propelled NFTs to mainstream consciousness. CryptoPunks developers at Lava Labs report that punks have accounted for $26 million in lifetime sales on their native marketplace. And the average sale price of punks over the past year has been $6,199. That's incredible for each NFT. That's the average price. Absolutely incredible. I've been looking into, I looked into CryptoKitties, I looked into CryptoPunks. Now, it states there that Punk was out before Kitties. I'll have to double check, because I thought Kitties was out before Punks, but anyway, it doesn't matter. But to actually get that sort of money, and the average price over $6,000, you know, you just look at it, you think, wow. It states there, it's simple. CryptoPunks is a groundbreaking project. It's predated the ERC 721 standing. CryptoKitties, said the spokesman on investment thesis. Aliens are the rarest form of CryptoPunk. We believe that the acquired alien will be prized by collectors over time and mature into an iconic digital art piece. I should hope it does for $750,000, $750,000, 605 Ethereum just to get an NFT. Wow. Moving on, Chainlink. A lot of projects have had record highs lately. Chainlink's obviously been in the news a lot lately. It states there it's been up 105% since January the 1st. But you think of Aave as well. Aave now have over $280 since they migrated from Lend to Aave. Aave now is just, you know, smashed through the top 20, doing absolutely fantastic. Obviously, Ethereum today's reached its all-time high. Polkadot's recently got its all-time high. I'm hoping Cardano's going to get its all-time high soon. You know, hopefully this year. I'm pretty sure definitely will do. I'm hoping for much more than $1.34 this year from Cardano, but time will tell. And it states here, the native cryptocurrency of decentralized oil provider Chainlink has soared to an all-time high above $25. And it's now just incredible how much Chainlink has got with partnerships, who it's connected with. That's why it just keeps going up and up. I've seen some crazy price predictions. We see people saying it would be $100 this year. Some people said by next year it would be $1,000 each. That's a huge market cap. But with the amount of partnerships, it's getting involved with, anything's possible in the cryptos world, let's be honest. But there is obviously competition for Chain. You think of Band, there's some other ones, DOS, DIA. There's a lot of competition out there for Oracle, and obviously Teller as well. So we'll see. I do like Chainlink. I've mentioned many times it's my number 3 holding. In fact, if it gets that much higher, it'll actually be my number 2 holding by value. It'll overtake Icon. But Chainlink, fantastic project. Remember, I first got involved with Chainlink, it was 40 cents. Wish I'd bought damn sight more then. But say even this time last year, it was only a couple of dollars. And here we are, $25. So Chainlink doing absolutely fantastic. Going on CoinMarketCap, top crypto gains and losers in the last 7 days. Now, as you scroll down, there's many projects we always state you never heard of. They're purely pump and dumps. There's not much in there. Cash AA, it looks a good project. Never bought any. Up 300% in the last 7 days. That does look a good solid project. But you scroll down, there's not many others. They're just all, as I say, mainly pump and dumps. But this project was absolutely incredible. Look at that. 153,369% in 7 days. The volume in the last 24 hours alone is over 13 million. Now, you'd instantly think pump and dump. However, when you actually went on to it, this is Cocos-BCX. It's now ranked 343 because of the rapid growth. You can see the market cap is basically 34 million. The supply, though, is basically 42%. So you look at that, the project looks interesting, but it's incredible growth to have that. Who'd love to have gotten that 7 days ago? It'd been life changing. We retired now. Went on their website because I never heard of it, basically, and it's an NFT, the platform for next generation digital game economy. We talked about NFTs many times before. I've done a video recently on NFTs and tokens on CoinMarket, and obviously I missed this one. But the ones I did talk about in that last video, the likes of Rari, RARI, TVK, Terra Virtua, done fantastic lately. Really glad I got in them. But obviously, in hindsight, we'd have all got in this one. But I hadn't heard of it, didn't know anything about it. And it states there, Cocos-BCX, fully named Cocos Blockchain Expedition, aims to create an integrated multi-platform runtime environment for games, providing developers with the convenience and completeness in the game development while bringing users a whole new gaming experience. So when it says such a rapid, crazy percentage, that's the biggest I've ever seen. You expect quite a big drawback now on the price. You expect to have quite a big dump, but who knows? Just whoever got involved with Cocos-BCX, congratulations. You must be over the moon. Well done. One thing I do look on CoinMarketCap a lot is the ones recently added. Now, these are the ones where you can see the different prices, but you can look at the volume. Obviously, some are very minimal, but you can also get some real hidden gems here. So the ones which have got a decent volume, the ones I want to look into a bit more. So they've just been launched, new projects. These are the hidden gems. Somewhere along amongst these is a hidden gem. Now, one that I've briefly looked at was Arth. That looks really good and interesting. I'm going to look into it a bit more. There's a couple of others I thought, I just basically need to look in more depth, to be honest, but there is some real good projects on here. And I think, eMoney NGM, I looked at that again, that looks great. Only time will tell. But I need to go more in depth in it for a minute. There's that dig. We was talking about dig earlier on, being compared to Ampleforth, We'll see. Okay, let's just look into a few more of those. But I want to do this every week. I want to look into at least 3 or 4 a week to try and find that hidden gem. And that's the plan moving forward. I just want to hodl and keep buying more altcoins, but also buy the real low cap, speculative, high risk ones, because bigger the risk, bigger the reward. That's why I look at it. Other news, there's a lot of other news about there, different altcoins. Obviously, so much going on. There's so many different projects. Great to see Cardano Ergo Explore DeFi challenge the Ergo Summit. They're going to do an Ergo Summit, which is great. So it'll be interesting to see what comes out of that. Charles Hoshin's been very popular on YouTube lately. The amount of comments he gets, his subscribers gone up massively. When he does an AMA, he gets so many questions now, and he answers them all, to be honest. And also, IOHK have their own YouTube page. Another day, done a Gonguin update. So I might do another video on Cardano soon. Just want the big news when Gonguin's coming out. But it'd be great to see the fact they've got this summit. You can see the people on the summit there. Ergo Foundation member and core developer. So it's got quite a lot of people on it. It's also got the technical project director, IOHK. So let's see what comes out of that summit. But I think this is absolutely incredible. The whole project is coming together now after all the patience we've had. all the doubters and the people criticising Cardano, it's all coming together now, and it's been worth the wait, I'm sure. Last bit of the story was Grayscale, and I spoke about Grayscale earlier. You know, getting involved with many different cryptos. Now it states there, Trust for Chainlink, Basic Attention Token, Decentraland, Livepeer, and Tezos were all recently registered in Delaware. I talked about Tezos earlier, but I think when Grayscale Investments actually has a trust with a certain project, now I'm surprised they haven't got the lights off Cardano, you know, who, when they do it, I think the actual project will rocket in price. So the trust for 5 digital assets were filled with Delaware's Corporations Registry on December the 18th. Chainlink, I say BAT was quite surprised to see that on there. Decentraland's had a great last few months. I used to own a lot of Mana. I sold it a long time ago, but it's doing really well. Perhaps that was a mistake on my part. States that the findings were not made by Grayscale itself, but by the Delaware Trust Company, which is listed the firm statutory trustee for the US state in Grayscale documentation. So let's see what keeps it. I think Grayscale getting involved is just absolutely incredible. Cryptos, I think the investors are insisting on it now. There's a lot of doubt now with fiat, and I think many investors now want the digital assets, the cryptocurrency. So this year, as I said many times, it's got so much potential. I think it's going to be an absolute fantastic year. Hopefully, we're all going to do fantastically well. So thanks very much, guys, for listening. As always, email me info@cryptostrang.com if you want any help. All my social media links are below. I'll do another price update video. I want to do them regularly. I say this one I've done for 3 months ago has always done me very well, but there's no guarantee. Or the projects you mentioned, there's no guarantee. Prove that with ZENZO, it's half the price of one of them. The other 3 I've done very well, but there's no guarantee. So thanks very much. We'll chat soon. Cheers. Bye.